Alright, we're back. Welcome to another episode of playing Farm Simulator. Got the old second gen here, the old second gen 12 valve, and we're gonna hook up to my seeder. So, and then that is actually the fummins that I tried to release. And it pissed me off because you can't get permission to load up on FSUK. Did not have permission from the original modder, which, whatever. It's still on my Google Cloud or my Google Drive. So, unless I get spanked for it, yeah. Unless I get bitched at or asked to take it down, it's going to be available till then, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't know if you can get sued for that kind of thing, so I apologize in advance to the original creator of this truck. It is badass. I just wanted to share what I added to it, which was the brush guard, the flaps, the whips, the exhaust pipe on it is different, the Cummins in the back window, and then I added 6-7 Cummins sounds to it. But I guess I don't know why there's an issue of it, but I guess whatever. That's why until it's not an issue, I'm just not going to use it, because that's not really fair, especially if I have to delete it. I won't use the truck at all. And I won't mention the name of the modder, so as far as I know, I guess it was unknown, which is why I don't really understand why the modder's all pissed about it, because you didn't even put your name in the mod desk like Thunder did for the second gen originally. So it's like, what's the problem here? You know, if it's that big of a deal, then I would think that you would want your name all over it. But no. When I tried to come up with a modder and try to look that up, there was absolutely nothing. So that's I don't know what else to tell you. I guess, like I said, I until somebody bitches at me about it. I mean, I'm not sure who the real modder is, original modder is. It didn't say, it just said Giant Software on it. So what am I supposed to do? I can't get a hold of the person to get the rights of it. And, you know, I put a lot of work into it. So, I guess, if I have to delete it, I have to delete it. But, it is what it is. It's still on my Google Drive. It said I don't have permissions to release it to a site. Well, I guess my Google Drive really isn't a site. So it's one hell of a truck, but I just really don't understand the big deal about it. It makes no sense. Oh yeah, I need to swing that out. So that's what I don't understand, is why that's such a big deal. But I guess it's whatever. But that's enough of that crap. So let's get back to the old IDI here. And we're going to go pick up our fertilizer tanker. Alright, I already had this done once. This is actually a continuation of the last video. I didn't actually stop playing, I just had to break it up into 2 videos, because I don't think you guys really want to see like a half-hour video. And I may cut some stuff out, but we'll see. So what we needed to do, try to decide, yeah, this way's faster, because the implement dealer is on that side where I need to pick it up at. I could reset it to my farm, but you can actually buy fertilizer and seed from the Pioneer Seed place, so that's where I'm going to go. and just fill it up, and then I can take it right to the field. So now my planting, tillage and planting might not consist of, let's see, 3 tractors. It used to consist of 3 tractors, fertilizer spreader, tractor, a disc, and then a sower, and then on top of that you have the seed tender and stuff. And I never had the fertilizer tanker before. I just got that today, so I figured it'd be a good day to show that off since I just got it, and we're gonna see how it works, and we'll see how the planter works together. I guess if it just turns into a complete pile of junk, okay, and it's just a piece of crap, then I will go back to the old ways, I guess. But it's literally the same exact air seeder and cart that I used in 2011, which I loved it. I had an awesome stagger that very similar to the one that I used to have that I released. Once again, if somebody's got a problem with it, then I guess it's whatever. But it's not like I'm trying to take credit for it. I'm just saying, the original modder did this and I added this. But that's enough of that. I guess you guys are probably tired of hearing about that crap. So it's absolutely frustrating. It's like I'm not trying to steal your work. I am just adding to it and trying to let other people enjoy your work as well as mine. Because if you don't want to release it, that's fine, but if you don't want somebody else to rework it and shit, that's not. Where is the further? Here we go. I believe this is it. Yes. I guess it comes down to it. If you don't want somebody to mod it and then, add things and then release it, why would you release it in the first place? That's just... And most people like me who add things, we're not trying to steal your work. We're just adding to it and letting other people enjoy what you've done and what we've done. That's just pure and simple. I might actually mod up this trailer. Get it to say, I guess one of the big fertilizer and seed distributors around me is like FS or Premier. I might actually try to mod that up and put one of those on there. I think I might actually do that. So I guess if you see this trailer again and it looks completely different, well, that's why. So we got this going back down to the farm. I guess I could have taken another road and it would have came out right by the field where I was going to, but whatever. Alright, I'm not feeling this music right now, so we're gonna go find something else. Maybe a little more Adam Calhoun. I don't know if you guys really enjoy the music, but like I said in my last video, I literally have to listen to something, otherwise I will just go nuts. Because just sitting there listening to tractor and truck sounds all day, which in real life is pretty sweet, but on the game, I did it enough, being on the farm and everything else, that, in case you're wondering, back there's silage bags and baggers that Troy put on here. And then that is my field trailer. I used to have a Thunder Creek gooseneck triple axles. The guy who made it, they did a really nice job on it. The only problem was it's heavier than shit. The only thing that would pull it was the Fummins, and with, you know, that whole thing with the Fummins, I just don't feel like using it. It literally burned me out on using that mod because, you know, God forbid, you know, somebody doesn't get pissy about it. You know, that's just, but whatever. So I guess we're gonna find out together what the planter air seeder is all about. I'll probably do this field. I don't know if I have enough time in this video, but I'm going to at least get try to get it you know, filled up, and at least, you know, try to get it started so you guys can see what it looks like. I guess I haven't been keeping track of how long this video is. I got a clock right down there. You'd think I'd use it, but no, I'm too dumb. So I guess these first couple of videos we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants. So yeah, and now we're gonna go over to, oh shit, wrong magnum. Wrong magnum. I wanted the 235 or 260. But yeah, that's got a laptop with naughty stuff on it because, like I said, my buddy decided he wanted to do that. And I literally did not notice until I was filming this video. And I was like, oh my god. I feel like I'm an asshole. So, yeah. I think we're actually going to plant more wheat. You guys might be sick of seeing straw and everything. But, what I can actually do is chop straw into silage. So I figure if I plant wheat and I harvest it, I'll that's just a badass tractor. The guy who made the RKS, I think it is, made these magnums, and they are just so badass. You have all kinds of options with front and rear duals. They're washable. You can open all these different things. I mean, it's just the interior. I'm not going to go on the other side because of the naughty thing. I don't think you guys want to see that, but yeah, that's the laptop, and like the laptops that what I put in there to be released, you can change that in paint. So yeah, this, whoever did this tractor, you know, these magnums, I think it's RKS Customs or something like that, did a really good job of it. So now I'm gonna go shut the door. And this John Deere seeder, if it works out like it did from 2011, if it works out as good as the other, they're just so badass looking tractors. I mean, magnums in general in real life are just some of the nicest looking tractors on the planet. And I'm sorry, but after the 55 series, I really don't want to buy a Deere. I just don't. You know, they had issues or whatever, and I'll go Magnum every time. And I actually worked at a Case IH dealer. But there's certain things that John Deere made that, get the beacons and flashers going here. Oh. Hold on. I'll see what the heck is going on there with that. But, yeah, we're going to get this going over to the other field and at least try to get it filled up. Like I said, I think I have a mod, something wrong with a mod maybe. It does that. Once in a while it'll just randomly crash. But for the most part, you can play for a solid 2-3 hours without any issues. So yep, there it goes. Alright, well, I'll pick back up on this. Alright, we're back. Now, this was on my last video, or a couple videos ago. But, hey, I like Upchurch and I like this version of this song. So, we're back. Luckily, it's saved pretty much. So, I couldn't remember if I saved it or not. But, oh yeah, right. I gotta shut my door. And once again, I forget to change the naughty picture, so nobody report this shit. I think we're all adults here. Most people that watch these videos are adults. So, oh, sorry, my singing sucks. But we'll get the beacons and stuff going. God, that is a big son of a bitch. But yeah, it's basically the same cedar that I had from 2011. So, yeah, it should work. And if that is the case, if it actually works well, I might actually work it out in and edit it to be a Great Plains. First off, I need to change the duals and narrow those up because those are big ass tractor tires. I need to, kind of narrow those up into like row crop things. So, yeah, that needs to change. But other than that, we should be fine. Now we're actually going to see if this actually works. And of course, my dog has to be a pain in the butt. Over there, now decides to get up from her nap, and play. So yeah, perfect, right? I'm trying to make a video. Hopefully she won't be too loud. But yeah. I don't know why it's not letting me try to fill this. There we go. I guess it fills seed and fertilizer. So, I would guess. I don't know. But supposedly it is supposed to fill up everything, so it's supposed to do everything anyway. So hopefully, I don't know if that just filled the seed or if it filled fertilizer and seed. I don't know. So, yeah. And it's already on wheat, so it should be okay. And I'm gonna fold this big bitch. And it's probably, yep. Gonna hit the dodge. But it seems to be working just fine. So, it's a little bit big for this one. I might actually have to go with a smaller one, maybe. I don't know. But we can probably shut off the beacons and stuff Oh yeah, she's doing it all. But I guess the nice thing is it seems like it's going to glide through everything. So now, I'm saving a step. But yeah, so far it seems to be working. Like I said, I might actually take this and change it to a Great Plains, but we'll see how things go. Okay, no. If you guys think this is annoying, just let me know. But like I said, I gotta listen to something while I'm doing farming. So but yeah, it seems to be working pretty good. So which it is a nice seeder. I like it. It definitely saves steps. And it's supposed to take a 250 horse tractor to pull it. And of course, this is a 260 Magnum, so those are usually around 275. You know, kind of depending, but usually between 260 and 275, obviously. That's why it's called a 260 Magnum. But yeah, it is dirty as hell. I need to wash it. So yeah, it is filthy. I should have washed it before I did this planting. Supposedly the planter gets dirty, which it looks like it is actually, if you see on the wheels and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's one thing I do like about 15, is it pretty much is a standard thing of things getting dirty and being able to clean them or whatever. So yeah. It gets so fucking old just constantly having to till and fertilize and everything else, which it looks like it is fertilizing it too. I guess I'll find out depending on what my yields are, but it definitely seems like it works. So hold on a second. I'm gonna make sure it has the fertilizer in it. So I don't know if fertilizer is just always in it or what, but direct seeding and fertilization. So yeah. Alright, well, it must work. What I should do is just test a strip. Well, like I said, I'll be able to tell whether or not it works based on what my yields end up being. And it looks darker like it's been fertilized, because usually when you plant it without fertilizing, it's that color. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's fertilizing too, but I guess we'll see how things go. It's supposed to seed and fertilize all in one, so. And it wasn't an option of, picking whether you're filling it up with fertilizer or seed. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that it probably did both. But like I said, we'll find out. But so far it seems to be working, and I think I'm going to stick with it. If the fertilizer part doesn't work, and I got to go back and I got to use my 235 Magnum to spread fertilizer, then that's what I'm going to do. This saves a step of tillage and everything else, which you can actually seed it just fine without it, but it will work that way. But I just prefer to do this. Ooh, yeah, she's definitely slowing down when you turn it. And that's interesting because the other one didn't. But it glides right through the fences, which is good. Obviously not realistic, but it's good for me because I was dumb and I put the thing too close to the fence. So, yeah. Because I am dumb. And you'll see when I harvest this, because I'm going to do another video of harvesting. I'll probably do those strips over there first. The ones that are ripened up, I'll do those first. But you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I do this field, because it is a pain in the ass. Which I guess, if this actually does in fact not work, it's not really a big deal, because yeah, I've got enough money. I don't need to worry about that. You probably saw in the video, I have $61 million. It's one of the things that I need to figure out, get a better tripod so I can actually see the whole screen and everything. But yeah. And it's gonna miss some. Crap. Oh well, that little strip right next to the fence is not gonna make or break me at this point. Just like if the fertilizer, if it actually doesn't fertilize. But I guess whatever. So, but yeah, Magnum tractor and a K-Site or a John Deere seeder. That's crossbreeding, but you know, hey, it works. That's kind of why, part of the reason, and I know it sounds dumb, but that's part of the reason why I want to change to Great Plains. Just because of that reason. I don't want people going, hey, wait a minute here. Even though I have a 4440 and a 4430 on this game that I've modded up. The 4440 Nagstat originally did that, but I added some stuff to it. Big chrome pipe and different things. You'll see that in the harvesting video and the chopping video, which is another reason why I'm planting some wheat, because I have that option of then I can do it. Or maybe if you guys want to see more bale hauling videos or whatever, that's fine. But it gives me the option to sort of have different things that I can do, which actually I think what I'm going to do after the harvesting video is likely I'll have a video where I rake it all up, and then it just depends on how long it takes, but most likely it's going to be a situation of I'm going to have a harvesting video, and then I'll probably have to do a video of raking and possibly baling, just depending on what's left of the video. But either way, there's going to be a baling video so I can show off my other Magnum a lot better. And then I'll be able to do that. So I guess I better hope to see this video. I think I'm going to finish up this field, and then I think I'm going to call it good. on this video. So, and then I'll probably just have the worker, I'll hire the worker to do the rest of the fields, because I don't know if you guys really want to see more of this. I mean, I guess if you do, I can always make another video, because those strips will then need to be done. But I can always do another video. But I don't want it to be too boring and kind of the same thing over and over and over again. So, which there is going to be some of that. I just don't want to sit there and have a whole video, you know, like a whole 30-minute video of just planting seed, you know, so, because that would probably get boring. And I'm actually going to save this again. I save often, just for the fact in case it randomly crashes again. So, which I think I need to figure that out. I think maybe there's something installed in the game wrong or what, but 99% of the time it's fine. And probably if I didn't tell you guys, you probably wouldn't know. And it's not my mods. The mods that I've done are working just fine. I don't know, I think I have another fertilizer trailer that is just a piece of junk. I think that's what it does. Because originally my plan for the farm was to not have a chop or anything. I was just going to have make bales and then have a silage wrapper and make silage bales. But that wrapper was a turd, and so it constantly messed up my game. Like literally, I could play like for 10 minutes and it would be messed up. So yeah, it just kind of turns really slow when you turn that sharp. But yeah, and I'll probably just go ahead and refill this because I think I still got a little bit of time in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off because I don't need to have it running anymore. But yeah, that is one big ass seeder. I don't understand how it only takes 250 horse to pull that. That just seems like a huge ass plan for that kind of stuff. But I guess is what it is. And the dog is bothering me right now, so she probably needs to go outside. Not that you guys really need to know that, probably. But, you know, hey. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Now it's picked up. I guess I forgot to pick it up. Oh well. But yeah, anyways. There's the IDI in the second gen one scan. Oh, apparently you have to be on that side of it. Well, fine. If that's how you want it. It's pissed at me because I'm using the K-Sites tractor on it. That has to be it. I can't think of any other reason. Well, I'm not sure why it can't seem to refill itself. Or it doesn't want to refill. Obviously, I need to figure that one out. Of course, I didn't think about it. We'll see how much seed is in it. Maybe it took it all out. No, it says it's still got seed in it, so I don't know. Not sure why it's being weird. Unless it wants you to run out first? I don't know. Yeah, it's not working as far as refilling it, so I'll figure that one out later. We just filled it, you saw in the video, so I don't know what is going on. Am I too close? Not close enough? Yeah, that is weird. Do I need to turn it on first? I don't know. That is weird. I'll have to figure that one out. I guess if anything, I'll just have to go in the game file and figure it out. But yeah, anyways. This video is probably too long now. But anyways, I guess we'll catch you on the flip side. So I appreciate you watching the video and checking out this awesome tractor and this really nice planter, which obviously I need to figure out what is going on with the refill thing. I'm guessing maybe it's because it needs to be empty first before you can fill it up, but I guess, unless the only thing I can think of is it literally took all the seed out of it, which is a possibility, because it clearly holds a lot. But anyways, thanks for watching my video, and I'll catch you on the next one.